We live. Live from the porch, baby. We outside, like the young kids say, man. Sunny day, let the bunnies play. You know I'm retired on the porch. Make sure y'all do y'all due diligence or whatever you out there in them streets. Stay safe. You feel what I'm saying? Do it the right way. Do it with some solid policies and procedures. You feel what I'm saying? No violating, no shortcuts. You feel what I'm saying? Because they out. You know what I mean? It's getting warm, it's getting sunny, so y'all know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? Let me just go ahead real quick and make sure everybody got this right. We back. Peace, brother. Peace, Herbert. Salute. We out here, man. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, man, they need to give me a Nobel Peace Prize, man. I don't know. I need to start doing my research on how to submit for that, man, because I be trying to tell people, man, what's going on out here, man, and it's gonna take some time for some people to get what they're saying or whatever. Sometimes they hear the rough message, you feel what I'm saying, and get thrown off, but then later on they get it and be like, man, he was saying some shit. He was right. Whoop de whoop, whatever. Sometimes some people take a little bit longer to listen or understand, or sometimes it take a little bit longer for people to absorb what we saying out here. And so, what had me start thinking about this joint, because, like I said, man, I'm on the porch, man. I seen it all and done it all as far as from my end, right? I done been from Maine to Spain, got it all out my system. I'm good to go. And what you supposed to be doing out here, if you got some experience out here doing anything, you supposed to share that information to others, and they might not do it the same way you did it, but they take that information and make their own path and share that information to the next person so we can be better. That's what's the problem with a lot of us, you feel saying, amongst us in the community. It's black folks, and especially black men, is because we got this crab in the barrel mindset. Everybody all for self, everybody selfish, everybody want to cut somebody else down to get what they got to get. It don't need to be that way, man. I don't need to be a millionaire or a billionaire if it costs me to cut my brothers down. I'd rather be a thousandaire if I'm comfortable and I can live right, got peace of mind, and if it takes me to make less money to have somebody else around me making the same amount, or maybe making a little bit more than me, I'm cool with that. You feel what I'm saying? Same way with the bitches. I mean, bitches is everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I was always on that shit where I'm like, man, I go fuck 1,000 bitches or whatever, but if the niggas around me ain't goddamn getting none or whatever, then what the fuck am I doing? They're gonna grow resentment towards me, whatever, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, I'm always trying to, you know what I mean, help out, share. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get more enjoyment if the whole team wins. I don't need to be the fucking MVP and goddamn making, you know what I mean? I don't need to score 60. You feel what I'm saying? What good is it me scoring 60 if we lose as a team? I'd rather score 30, have my guys have 10, 10, 5, 30, 20. You feel what I'm saying? And we score 100 points together. Some people don't have that mindset, man. And this is why I be having these videos, because I want to share this information, because it be just something as simple as stuff or whatever that you think people know about and they don't know and they don't do, man. So I ain't no expert, but I can just give you my expertise, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the know of all knowers, but I know some shit. So having said that, I want to talk about reason why I feel I need a Nobel Peace Prize, because I heard some shit about the dude from Brooklyn that did that mass shooting, that was shooting them people or did whatever. He was in this group called the Incel, or he one of them Incels or whatever, right? I didn't know what the hell it was, so I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean, just some crazy dude or whatever, whoop de whoop. So just doing some research and hearing what's going on. They got the Facts. Knowledge is power. You feel what I'm saying? If you know better, you do better, man. Sometimes people just be just doing shit because they just ain't got no they ain't got no sense and don't have no knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? They think that what they doing is right. They just, and some people not honest and not telling them the truth. That's why a lot of people don't like me. I tell the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like they think that tricking is cool because like, you famous and you got the money, whatever, but that ain't right. But some people just so scared to say it or whatever and tell them because they feel that they're going to rock the boat or whatever because this person is a certain level. That ain't right. So knowledge is definitely power. But yeah, man, so this dude was in this group called the Incel, whatever, and apparently, I didn't know they had a name. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was just some old, you got them dudes that's like socially awkward, don't get a lot of pussy or virgins. You feel what I'm saying? Probably like, the nerd or the geek squad type dudes or whatever. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! And, do all that type of shit. And ain't no knock on it because, like, it's a bitch for everybody. It's socially awkward bitches out here too. So, goddamn, any nigga can get any bitch. You feel what I'm saying? You might not get the most high echelon bitch or whatever, but goddamn, you can get a bitch because you a man. Niggas gotta understand the power that men have. You feel what I'm saying? But they got this group or whatever, so I guess they got all this built up sexual frustration and rage or whatever, and they're just like a group of motherfuckers that just don't get no ass and just wanna goddamn do terrorist acts and shit. That shit is crazy. This is why I need a Nobel Peace Prize, because I do this for the kids, man. I do this for the know, not the show. I be trying to tell these motherfuckers, and they think I'm playing. I'm doing this for the kids, man, because a lot of the older people, whatever, you feel what I'm saying, you 25, like after 25, 30, you feel what I'm saying, you gonna be who you gonna be. You might be able to tailor some stuff here and there, but more than likely, if you want to change how your life is or whatever, you're gonna have a more uphill battle to do to change it. You feel what I'm saying? You might got some kids. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whoop de whoop or whatever. You already probably missed the boat as far as being able to do certain shit or whatever. To fix yourself long term or whatever. And you're just gonna have to just deal with it. Your options is gonna be kind of limited the older you get. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's true all the time. Like, you might have a person that's 40 years old or whatever and goddamn ain't got no kids, ain't been nowhere, whatever. He got all the money in the world. He could do whatever he wanted or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, your options gonna be limited as far as who you can be around. All that shit, it's not impossible, but it's a harder task to prove. So the younger you are, the more opportunities you have to choose your path and goddamn structure yourself on how you gonna do things. You feel me? So that's why I always say I'm always praying for these kids, man. That's why I'm always preaching and goddamn speaking for the kids. Even though they might not be watching, it's up to y'all men that know these kids or see them, whatever, the mentor. Pass that game on or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And tell them what's what. Don't let them run amok and just figure out some shit or whatever that they see on TV or whatever, or they hear from a goddamn rap song or whatever, because you see how this shit is getting influenced now. You see, you think about when you was 15. You go back and think when you was 15 how much shit you had to figure out on your own with no fucking guidance, no mentorship, no blueprint on like how we gonna do this or whatever. Even the simplest shit as far as like what type of cologne you gonna use. You had to probably hear that from a bitch. You probably heard that from a bitch. Bro probably said something, whatever, or you heard it on a rap song and be like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Or you just so happen to stumble on it. You feel what I'm saying? And now, since you know how that shit happened, it's up to you as a man to pass that information along to make sure that they don't got to go through what we went through. So when you don't, you going to have these people running them up and they're going to go either the trick route, the goddamn loafing route, or this shit right here, this incel shit. They, you know what I mean? Like, they so frustrated they ain't getting no bitches, they going to start killing people. I didn't even know this was the thing. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, well, you know what I mean? They was so frustrated they just either pay for it or whatever, or goddamn, yeah, you gotta pray for the youth, man. You gotta pray for the youth, man. And blessings, man. Yeah, I'm 37, I'm gonna be 38, man. It's like, man, we gotta pass it along. We done been through so much as men, just being out there, whatever, even some more than others. But even if you didn't experience it, whatever, you should know and be like, man, if I could do it all over again, this is what I would have done. That's what we should be telling these goddamn kids out here, man. Don't be like me. If you fucked up or whatever, had 2, 3 babies or whatever at 18, 19, you need to tell them don't do that shit, man. And explain to them why that shit didn't work out for you. And all the shit you had to go through to goddamn at least make save face. You feel what I'm saying? And if they choose to still do that route or whatever, just let them know what come along with it. Let them know what come along with it. But those motherfuckers so selfish, man. They just want to just goddamn just keep the information to themselves or give them some bad info, man. Just give them one side. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you had the old timers when I was coming up saying that shit, man. Be a gentleman and half-ass information, man. What the hell does that even mean? Because you can't be a technical gentleman nowadays. A lot of the shit that worked for them in the old days cannot apply then. You got somebody that was raised in the 60s and 70s. They used to hold doors open for women and goddamn their wives was working from home or whatever. And goddamn all this bullshit. You can't do that now. That shit don't apply now. That shit do not apply now. So you got it. And they only give you one side of the coin. They only give you one side of the coin. They just like, oh, well, I did this. I had to goddamn work 3 jobs and, you know what I mean, all this shit or whatever. Like, okay, cool. What's the reason why you had to do that? Explain that. Explain in full detail. Don't just give a fucking half-ass story or whatever. Like, you goddamn, like the shit is gospel or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody's different. Everybody different and goddamn got their own shit. So what happened with you might not be the same thing with somebody else. You feel me? So you know what I mean? This shit wild, man. But like telling these motherfuckers, man, especially these women, whatever, you want your sons to grow up like that? You want your sons to goddamn be up in your house and goddamn plotting to be a mass murderer and shit or whatever, goddamn, because he ain't getting no attention from no women? Or you want him to be a trick baby? Because you know damn well you don't respect that shit. You want somebody to look at your son like that? That's why you got to pass this information along, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's going to take some time for motherfuckers to realize this shit or whatever. And it's going to be either too late or goddamn just in the nick of time you catch this shit and realize it like, damn. Shit crazy, man. I didn't even know that shit had a name, Incel, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I done ran into a few socially awkward motherfuckers, whatever, man. I mean, there's a lot of them. Like, yeah, I mean, you went to school with them, just hanging out with them, and just be like, man, you know, I was always an inclusive person, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I always, you know what I mean? Everybody can tell you that know me, like, know me personally. Like, I always try to make sure everybody having a good time, you know what I mean, included. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you wasn't like me. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody different. So even if you was like a dude that was like sort of a geek or nerd or wasn't really, I'd be like, look, man, you still roll, man. You still play your part. You feel what I'm saying? And you still got options. You can still be around. I ain't gonna kick you out or whatever just because you ain't like, you know what I mean, like this or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? I can at least respect the nigga that is who they is and they real about it. You know what I mean? I don't like the motherfuckers that be up there trying to perpetrate. I don't like that shit. Yeah, man. You gotta be inclusive, man. Because like I said, man, you know what I mean? If you just around the same motherfuckers all the time, everybody just like you, whatever, like, you're not gonna learn or whatever. You're not gonna learn what's going on or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? If everybody from goddamn, I'm just hanging with DC niggas all the time, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? and I'm worried about being around niggas from Baltimore or Virginia or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn the damn experiences that they got or whatever. They might be able to teach you something, or you teach them something. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to learn. You feel what I'm saying? When you around the same dudes all the time or whatever, you thinking that, like, I mean, you don't grow as a person. You don't grow as a person, and yeah, like, you might have your morals and principles on like certain shit that is gonna be what it's gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? But at least you can provide that information to be like, look, man, this is how I was raised, man. Like, if you're gonna be rocking, you're gonna be rocking with me, man, you got to do this, and this is why. And if you can't do that or whatever, then go on about your business. But some niggas don't even know about that shit. Some niggas probably don't even know. Like, goddamn, if we go into the club or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? Let's say you just like a, you know what I mean, a mind your business type dude or whatever, and then we get into it in the club, right? And you come from an experience where it's like, man, you don't really get into fights or whatever, and unless somebody is like one on one or whatever. Where I'm from, one fight we all fight. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna give that nigga the opportunity to be like, look, man, when we out, we ain't bothering nobody. But if some shit happens or whatever, we all going wreck. And let him have the opportunity to be like, all right, well, I didn't know that or whatever, but where I'm from or whatever, we just, you know what I mean, did one-on-ones or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Because I'm like, yeah, this is not an environment that you're used to. It's a learning opportunity. So that's an example, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? If the motherfucker is still on that shit or whatever, then maybe when we go to certain places, you can't come. You feel what I'm saying? Or you gonna have to adjust. That's how it's supposed to be, man. But I'm always inclusive, man. I always try to give niggas chances, man. Show them the work, show them places or whatever. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta be, man. But like I said, man, it's for the kids, man. You don't want these boys coming up here. It's different out here, man. It's different. And the women don't care. Cause they the ones that's benefiting from the shit or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? They get a chance to take advantage of niggas or whatever and all that shit. So they don't give a damn. They don't give a good damn. Like, the niggas is always going to be the villains. You feel what I'm saying? And we can't think about these women taking care of the men and showing them the way, because they don't even have an idea what a goddamn good man looks like, or what they want in a man. So it's up to the dudes or whatever. Even if it ain't your son, you got a little cousin, a little nephew, you know what I mean? Or somebody at your job that's a little younger dude or whatever. You got to mentor him, man. Like, you ain't got to be his daddy, but you know what I mean? Pass some game along, man. Pass some game along, man. That's why I need my Nobel Prize, man. I'm going to look for application, man. But watch what happens. Y'all keep on fucking around and leaving these goddamn boys unattended or whatever and uninformed. You're going to have a lot of these motherfuckers goddamn forming these fucking weird ass groups or whatever. And it's going to be real crazy when the motherfucker have a black goddamn trench coat mafia out here. Because these gypsy Jezebels out here getting over on these boys, and they get heartbroken. Pretty soon they gonna be getting them trench coats and goddamn going crazy. Because before it used to be, oh, girl, break your heart or whatever. You goddamn either be a sucker for love and be on this Mr. Nice Guy shit, draking, or you be out here tricking and simping because you are so afraid of rejection. Now it's gonna get to a point where goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas is gonna get tired of this shit, man. Niggas is gonna tired of getting run over, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but it's up to you. Can't listen, man. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to hear that. Oh, he was heartbroken. He got a mental health issue, doing all this shit. I mean, niggas already been crazy, been doing crazy shit. They, you know what I mean? When a broad do it, it's our fault. If we break a girl heart or whatever, and she start doing stalker shit or whatever, and goddamn busting your windows and doing all that shit, that shit cool. That shit cute. That shit goddamn it's our fault. We played with their emotions or whatever. But if a broad do it to a man, goddamn, we can't control our emotions. We got something wrong with us, whoop-de-whoop or whatever. And y'all niggas gotta learn the shit, that double standard. I told you about that double standard shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man, when you locked up in jail, whatever, doing some dumb shit over some broad. Whether she did something to you intentionally, unintentionally, you ain't getting them, whatever, man. It's socially awkward bras, big bras, white bras, all them bras, man. Anybody can get a bitch. Some ones just ain't for you, man. And you goddamn be knowing that every shot that you take, you're not gonna make. But keep shooting, goddamn it. Don't get frustrated and goddamn throwing fits and shit or whatever, doing all this wild shit, terrorist attacks, man. Fake ass, Al Qaeda ass virgin niggas, man. But we off that, man. Goddamn, make sure y'all got that. Like I said, man, talk to them, talk to the youth, man. Talk to the youth, man. But this the other part too, whatever, about this damn double standard shit. Niggas is always being the fucking villain. They trying to make ASAP Rocky the villain and goddamn make it seem like Rihanna is a goddamn victim. She ain't no victim. She knew what the fuck she was getting in with. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, he cheated on her, whoop-de-whoop or whatever. He fucked up the bag. This is the thing is, I'm not even worried about Rihanna because she ain't say shit or whatever. And you know what I mean? She probably knew that shit was going to happen. She had to. I'm not saying that she was at fault or whatever, but like, I'm tired of these niggas, these simp niggas, and these fucking gypsy Jezebel ass bitches, making it seem like poor Rihanna, she got her heart broken. She's gonna be a single mother out here now because ASAP Rocky cheated on her and fucked up the relationship. No, she made the decision to be laying in the bed with this nigga raw dick, busting in her and having his baby, knowing damn well that he wasn't going to be with her long term, probably was going to cheat. You feel what I'm saying? And she either didn't do her due diligence or turned a goddamn blind eye and was like, man, I don't care. I still want this nigga for the moment. And it is what it is. So these goddamn gypsy Jezebels got to stop that shit, man. Stop blaming it. And then the crazy thing is they be the main ones. ASAP Rocky ain't shit. Do whoop-de-whoop. Rihanna settled for him and da-da-da. But then when that nigga walk up in the club, they be another one ready to goddamn let that nigga fuck raw dick. Yeah, with no ring. And my thing is this: if that's what she wanted to do, man, that's fine or whatever. That, like, I don't agree with it, but that's her decision that she wanted to make. Obviously, that's what she wanted to do. But she can't play victim out here and saying, oh, he deceived me, he broke my heart. Nigga, that's your ignorance, and you either didn't do your due diligence, or goddamn, you thought that you was going to change this nigga, and you were sadly mistaken. Shame on you. But the same bras that be talking about goddamn ASAP Rocky and all these niggas talking be the same one that be letting these niggas fuck in the club raw dick for a bottle of Casamigos, aka Casa Negros. That's what all that's about. Ain't nobody fool. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. See, this is why I be trying to say niggas need to understand this shit. See the double standard? When we do some shit, and I'm not saying that he was right. You know what he did, but it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, she had the baby by him. He ain't put no gun to her head and said, have my baby. Let me insert my dick with no condom and have my baby. No. I don't hear that. We ain't doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it'd be too many of these times where goddamn, and then niggas be saying, well, what kind of man would cheat on his girl or his wife or whatever when she pregnant? What the fuck does it matter? Like, nigga, what does it matter if he's cheating, if it was a baby in or not? Who gives a shit? Like I said, that's the nigga that he is who he is. She shouldn't have fucking had a baby with him. Shouldn't have fucked him. Raw. I can't. That's like a nigga getting, that's a broad getting hooked up, getting yeah, she be having, but she wanted to be pregnant, and she couldn't wait to be pregnant so she could show off and goddamn do the pregnant photo shoots, man. This is that gypsy Jezebel shit, man. And see, this is why these broads be doing this shit. They don't know what the hell they want. They get caught in the moment with this baby fever shit or whatever and think that shit is cute or whatever till them goddamn baby is born or whatever, and they gotta be a mother, and they not ready for that shit. And now they want that goddamn child support money, whatever, and all that shit. They want that attention from people like, oh, you're pregnant, you're cute, you're glowing or whatever. But then as soon as they have the goddamn baby, they be mad as hell that they goddamn got bigger and goddamn all this bullshit. Then they want to go get BBLs and CDLs and all that bullshit. Yeah, motherhood. Man, ain't got time for that bullshit, man. They ain't ready to be a mother, but they just want to look like one or whatever and go through the whole process of being pregnant. That's all that is. Like I said, pregnancy is the new marriage now. That shit is disgusting. That's why it's up to niggas to be wising up or whatever and be like, listen what they think about you. This is what they think about you. And as soon as goddamn the nigga, she either gonna take him back, he gonna keep on doing what he doing, or goddamn, she gonna try to find one of the most simp ass niggas to be like, well, I'll take care of the baby with you just for some pussy, cause you Rihanna. Sickening. Disgusting. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn today, but she ain't no damn victim. Y'all keep falling for the trick bag, man. That shit wild, man. I'm telling y'all gonna learn. They gonna learn. You know what I mean? But yeah, just stop all that shit, man. She ain't no damn victim. You feel what I'm saying? She knew what the hell she was doing, and if she didn't know, then she just ignorant and it's her fault. So I don't want to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas gotta tighten up, man, and know that this is what they think of y'all. This is what they think of y'all. This double standards that's held against y'all. How y'all gonna combat it? What y'all gonna do? Shit crazy, man. But y'all learn. Y'all learn, man. But I'm gonna keep an eye out on these streets for all this bullshit shenanigans, man. Y'all stay safe out on them streets, man. You ahead, like, subscribe, share this shit to the people, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man. We out here on the porch, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. And yeah, man, I'm out, man.